Good morning, students, and welcome back to the class. Today, we'll be continuing on the lesson living and non living things. So, last week we learned about what is living things and what are the features, and we learned the first feature, that is, living things breathe and non living things don't breathe. So, today we'll be continuing on the next one. Okay, so living things move. We all can move, isn't it? When you shake your hand, you can walk, you can run, jump, isn't it? Yes. So, why and how living things move? Living things move on their own from one place to another. They move in search of food, water, and shelter. This is very important. And living things move in search of food, water, and shelter. Human beings move using their legs. Isn't that true, children? We all can run and walk and jump. Yeah. So birds and insects fly using their wings. Fish swim using their fins. Plants do not move as they are fixed to the soil. So when you plant a seed or a sapling, the roots come underground and they hold the plant firm. They are also a living thing, but they just can't move from one place to another like how the other living things move. Okay, so we all walk, isn't it? And the birds or the insects use their wings, and plants do not move because they are fixed to the soil or they're fixed to the ground. Okay, now let's recap on what we just learned. That is, living things move. Living things move on their own from one place to another. You can say it with me as it's easier and you can remember fast. Okay, they move in search of food, water, and shelter. Human beings move using their legs. Birds and insects fly using their wings. Fish swim using their fins. Plants do not move as they are fixed to the soil. And what about non living things? Non living things don't move unless a living thing moves it from one place to another. See, I have the pencil in my hand, and once I keep it down, it doesn't move unless I take it back in my hand again. So, living things don't move. So, this is the second feature that we have learned. Okay, so non living things like toys and chairs, they can't be moved by themselves. They can only have someone move it, that is living things, and we have to use our strength to move it, isn't it? If it's heavy, we have to push, or we'll need 3 or 4 people to push something from one place to another, and that is a non-living thing. Okay, see, even a stone, even stones, isn't it? You have seen no people moving bricks from one place to another, or sand. All of these are non-living things. Okay, now coming on to the next feature, living things grow, isn't it? When you were a baby, have you seen the picture of you when you were a baby? Yes, and now how tall you've grown, or how long your hands have become, and your legs have become long, and everybody tells you you've become tall, isn't it? So that's how we grow. Living things grow from something that is small and grows gradually and becomes old. Okay, so all living things grow. All living things grow with time, isn't it? Every year you celebrate your birthday, and what happens? You become 1 year older. If you're 15, you become 16, isn't it? So you grow over time. A baby grows into an adult. A puppy grows into a dog. A kitten grows into a cat. A chick grows into a hen. A calf grows into a cow. Plants also grow and they become into huge trees, or they become plants, or they become bushes. Okay, so seedlings grow into a plant or a tree. Okay, now see, you can see a child grows into an adult. You can see the baby picture. He becomes a boy, becomes an adult, and then he goes on to become a grandfather. So, this is how an adult or human beings become old as they age through time. Okay, and even a puppy, you can see how small the puppy is, and as it grows, it becomes into a big dog. Okay, and even a seed, you plant a small sapling, it starts to grow, and then it becomes into a tree that either gives flowers or fruit. Okay, and what about non-living things? Non-living things, obviously, they don't grow. When you buy a book, it doesn't grow, isn't it? It remains the same. So, non-living things don't grow. Okay. See, for example, bag, your table or your clothes, only you grow out of your clothes, isn't it? The clothes don't grow for you. So non-living things don't grow. Okay, let's recap what we just learned about living things grow and non-living things don't grow. You can all read it along with me. All living things grow with time. A baby grows into an adult. A puppy grows into a dog. A kitten grows into a cat. A chick grows into a hen. A calf grows into a cow. Plants also grow. Seedlings grow into a plant or tree. Okay, now coming on to what is lifespan. I think many of you all would have heard about this name or this word somewhere. Okay, lifespan is living up to a certain age. So this is called lifespan. So sometimes you hear that there are old people who live up to 80 years. So that is the lifespan of a human being. So not only human beings, insects, animals, all have a lifespan. Even the plants have a lifespan. So let's look into that. Okay. Now, the lifespan of a human being is about 80 years, like I just mentioned. Lifespan of a dog is 10 to 12 years. Lifespan of a butterfly is just 20 to 30 days. Okay, lifespan of elephant is 60 to 70 years. Lifespan of ant is 15 years, and the lifespan of a tree is almost 100 years. So everything, every living thing has a lifespan, and that is up to an age limit. Okay, so this is called lifespan. What about non-living things? Non-living things obviously don't have lifespan. You can use this book, not only you can give it to somebody else and they can keep it for so many years and pass it on to somebody else, and still the living non-living thing will still be there as it doesn't have a lifespan. Okay, now let's just brush up into what we just went through now. Animals move from one place to another in search of dash, dash, and dash. All of y'all can guess. Yes, it is food. Very good. Water. Very good. And shelter. Very good. Human beings move around using their, how do you move? You move using your legs. Very good, children. Okay. Dash move around using their wings. Yes, very good. So birds or even insects move using their wings. Very good. Fish swim using their fins. Okay. Non-living things dash move. They don't move. Very good. All living things grow with time. Okay. All living things live up to an age called lifespan. Very good, children. I think you all have all understood so far. So we have, now let's go into a revision. Let's recap from whatever we've learned from the beginning up till now. Okay, living things breathe. They need air to breathe. Humans and few animals breathe through their nose. Fish breathe through their gills. Insects breathe through spiracles. Leaves breathe through stomata. Non-living things do not breathe. Okay, then let's move on to the next one. Living things move on their own from one place to another. They move in search of food, water, and shelter. Human beings move using their legs. Birds and insects fly using their wings. Fish swim using their fins. Plants do not move as they are fixed to the soil. Okay, moving on. All living things grow with time. A baby grows into an adult. A puppy grows into a dog. A kitten grows into a cat. A chick grows into a hen. A calf grows into a cow. Plants also grow. Seedlings grow into a plant or tree. Okay. What about lifespan? Let's recap that. Lifespan of a human being is about 80 years. Lifespan of a dog is 10 to 12 years. Lifespan of a butterfly is 20 to 30 days. Lifespan of an elephant is 60 to 70 years. Lifespan of an ant is 15 years. Lifespan of a tree is 100 years. Okay, now we will come to the next feature now. We first learned that living things breathe and non-living things don't breathe. Then living things grow and non-living things don't grow. And then living things have a lifespan and non-living things don't have a lifespan. So now we're moving on to living things need food, isn't it? We all get hungry and we'll tell our mama and dada, please buy me this, I'm feeling hungry. Or please make me something to eat, I'm really hungry now, isn't it? So we need food. Okay, so all living things, not just human beings, other living things like animals, insects, plants, they all need food to live. Okay, so living things need food to remain alive and to grow. So it's not just you need food to be alive, you need to grow also. You get nutrition, you get a lot of vitamins and nutrients from these foods. So it helps you to grow and you become into a good and healthy human being. Okay, so plants can make their own food. Plants need air, water, and sunlight to make food. That's why whenever we buy plants, our parents always insist us to give water and always keep it under the sunlight, isn't it? And also, it has to be air around it. So that is why the plants make their own food. Okay. So animals can't make their own food. Animals eat plants or other animals. Human beings, we make food and we may eat food. Plants make food on their own, but animals, they happen to eat other plants or they happen to eat other animals. Like wild animals, they prey on other animals because they eat flesh. Okay, so let's see the picture. See, cow, they eat grass. Even the giraffes happen to eat grass, and sheep and all the other almost domestic animals and few wild animals also have the grass or plants. But coming to the leopard or the tiger or the lion, they all prey on other animals. So they all depend on other animals in order to eat, to live, and to grow. Okay, and what about plants? They make their own food. They need sun to help them so that it provides energy for them to grow. They need air to help make food, and then water helps it to grow and not become dry. So plants need three things that helps them to make their own food. That is air, water, and sunlight. Okay. And what about non-living things? Obviously, non-living things don't need food as they are not living. Okay, so does this pencil need a food? No, it does not need any food. It can be as it is. Okay, so now we have come to the end of our class. Make sure you go through this video once again if you don't understand, and there will be an assignment sent in the PDF form. So make sure you write that down in your notebook. Thank you so much for joining me, children, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.